Yes, good morning, children. We'll continue with our chapter 19, Human Development. You have to open your page 163. Till now, we have seen about the classification of countries on the basis of HDIS per Human Development Report. Now, the first one, position of India and its neighboring countries as per Human Development Report. The order 73, Sri Lanka and HDI. Then comes 90, China. These are our neighboring countries. See the position, Maldives 104, India 130 and Bhutan 132. Position of India and its neighboring countries as per Human Development Report. See the order 142. Continue, Bangladesh 145 is Nepal, 147 is Pakistan, 148 is Myanmar and 171. So all these countries which are neighboring countries of India, this is the report of it. Among the neighboring countries of India, the condition of Sri Lanka, China, Maldives is much better and are ranked about India in Human Development Index. This is also your 3.4 answer. And these countries like Bhutan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, they are ranking below. Now, world's top 5 countries indicates Human Development Index and in India's rank in Human Development Index. Now, see here, as per HDI in 2014 and 14, how the figures are. Norway, Australia, Switzerland, Denmark, Netherlands, and India's position, just you see what it is. These are the parameters of the first 5 nations of the world compared to India. Now, challenges of human development. If you are comparing first 5 nations of human development report, it is evident that in India still a lot of work has to be done to achieve all the parameters, which are those like health, education, income and national income. Human development is not related with materialistic resources but with human resources. Next paragraph is your 1.2 answer. Challenges which come in the way of progress of human development according to Human Development Index is health, sex ratio and women empowerment. Now see, human resources is said to be, we are not talking about the materialistic things, but we are talking about live human beings. They are the best resources. At present, our India is said to be having a best human resources. All the youngsters and you people, as usually I say, you all are the foundation of the nation. You are the foundation. That means you have to grow yourself and you will be the future of our nation. If you are doing better, the nation is going to progress. So how the challenges which comes in the way of progress is what? The thing is that health has to be taken proper care. But at this scenario, at this condition, all over the world, the condition is not good, as you all know. But still, it is being tried to come into a better health position. Because of this pandemic, it has been spreading all over, giving a bad effect to the human beings. So this has a bad impact. But still, every country, everyone is trying to come out of it. Sex ratio, then women empowerment. Turn to page 164. Health. Now, health is an important and valuable asset. Individuals, family and social life great. Is essential that a person should be healthy. In a country like us, which is called as developing, attention has been focused on population growth, common disease, malnutrition, handicapped, contagious disease like AIDS, mental disorder and matter related to it. Expenditure on health is not only for improving quality of life, but is also an investment in human resource development. Why the health is being given importance? Because this is like an investment for the human resource development. If the health is better, then everything will be fine. So India has made a lot of progress in the field of health. We have been able to make a lot of improvement in the child health and child death rate by child vaccination program by providing OPV for polio, BCG, that is for tuberculosis, hepatitis B, DPT, diphtheria, pertussis and tetanus, measles, MMR and typhoid. And after few days, for this COVID-19 also there will be a vaccination which will be compulsory for everyone. A campaign has been started against deficiency of iodine, vitamin and iron. Disease like plague, smallpox, leprosy has been eradicated. So these diseases were also there, which were very dangerous. इससे तो like plague, smallpox, leprosy have been eradicated. It has been completely eradicated. Then measles, chickenpox, malaria, dengue, hepatitis, leprosy, tuberculosis, diabetes, cancer, heart disease have been controlled substantially. As a result, man is leading long, lengthy life. Decline in birth rate, mortality rate, child mortality rate has been recorded. Life expectancy rate is also have been increased. Now there are some diseases which are waterborne. You must have studied in science. Diseases and malnutrition have raised problems for people. Ladies, children and poor people are not getting nutritious food. They suffer from because they don't get nutritious food, so lack of nutrients, basic minerals, many vitamins and proteins. Their development has either stopped or their development is incomplete. Then pollution, poisonous gases, which is also a challenge in our daily life. Increasing urbanization, crowded habitats have created more problems for newly raised healthy facilities. So it's in order to face new challenges, it has become especially important to focus on health agenda and changes to be done respirately. Next comes sex ratio. Indian Constitution guarantees equality. See, we talk about equality. There is no differentiation between man and women, and justice to all the citizens. According to the census, but still how the problems have been faced in India. According to census 2011, out of total population, 48.46 females and 51.54% males were there. That means females were less. If we view from this angle, female not only play a leading role as a human resource in India but also in the world. But due to biological differences and differences in upbringing and expectations from social and cultural perspective, path of development of male and female is different. If you see our tradition, people, they just talk about more about boys. I don't know why. So it has to be removed from our thinking. Even today in many families, see, women are engaged in household chores, cooking or bringing up children. They do not have any contribution in economic earnings of family, but slowly it is being changing. It has to be, people should be aware of this, that they can also do the same what the man can do. They do not have any power to take decision in family. They suffer from health. They are deprived of economical and educational rights. This experience discriminates in their clothing, games, opportunities of education, food, hangouts, ethics, and behavior. They also become a victim of child marriage, early marriages at the early age, parda system, dowry system, and many other social evils due to low literacy rate amongst them. People, those who are illiterate, they are orthodox, superstitious, they believe in their own traditional customs, and according to that, they make their girl child to get married at early age. Parda system, always you have to cover yourself. Dowry system, demanding from the girl side, that is dowry. They are forced to become victim of child infanticides, low respect, desire to have a son, social traditions and sexual discrimination. So inequality is seen in economics, political, social, cultural and religious field. This is your 1.3 answer and above is 1.2. If you see this analysis of statistical data, sex ratio in India, according to the report index HDI, expectancy is 68 years. Then schooling years, we have seen 11.7. Average schooling 5.4. Female, just see, female only 3.6 and male 7.2. Per capita income, year, see 2116 and year 8000. In labor, then in parliament also, just see the difference, and youth literacy 15 to 24 years. Generally, all the states in India have male dominance at the high post, high income, more profits, more salary in industry as well as jobs. So this is what the discrimination is being seen in these areas. Proportion of female members of parliament is hardly 12.2 in parliament. less proportion of female in the parliament, Vidhan Sabha, senior officers, managers, directors of companies, commercial and technical fields. Even you can see the discrimination in other fields, which is evident. Next comes women empowerment. Women are the center of whole development process. In any of the developing country, economic empowerment is a main aspect of human. Economic freedom is essential for women empowerment. If a woman is educated, she could educate a house, a society, and ultimately entire nation. Our country has started taking steps in this direction. That is, from time to time, they have served at the post of Prime Minister, President, Chief Minister of different states. Women are engaged in jobs like taxi driver or pilot. Women are active in the field of social service, literature, journalism, sports, all these areas the women are working now. We have been working as a social worker, literature, journalist, sportsperson, educator, TV channels. Women employment is expanding from working as a laborer to work in business and commerce, communication, and many other jobs because of increasing education, training, and skilled programmers. Still, there is a lot of scope for development. Women welfare schemes. Now, these schemes have been started for the welfare of the women. Since 1980, many plans and programs have been started which are related to women development in India, and it has been implemented also. The National Commission for Women was set up in 1992. National Policy for Empowerment of Women 2001. You have to remember all this. Can be asked in 1 mark question. The Department of Women and Child Development. They have undertaken programs like strength building, employment, income generation, welfare, and supportive services for the gender sanitation. United Nations has declared 1975 as Women's Year. It also declared 1975 to 85 Decade of Women Decade. 2002 was celebrated as a Women Empowerment Year. So 2002 is celebrated as Women Empowerment Year. Now, steps which have been taken to stop women exploitation. 181, that is Abhyam Women Helpline, has been started in Gujarat for helping the women suffering from various types of violence. They have been even getting the guidance for their progress just by making a call. Women court have been set up so that the poor women get justice easily, and women welfare centers which is being set up to solve their social and legal problems, and also the related to the employment problem. Government has become vigilant, aware of these things to provide protection to women against physical, mental, and sexual exploitation. By passing a law, turn to page 166. Parliament working women have been given protection against sexual harassment in government offices, private business, or as a maid. Now, Gujarat government, this is your 1.5 answer. Here, they have set up the Child Development Department 2001 for social, economical, and educational progress of women. Then they have emphasis on stressing on 3 aspects of development of women. 3 aspects of development of women. Educational empowerment, that is, the women should be given importance through education, health, and safety. Now, these are the points, which is your answer, 1.5. So, any 7 or 6 points can be asked. Now, they are encouraging the girls to, in the school entrance ceremony and girl education chariot festival in Gujarat. As a result, 100% admission and increase in the women literacy has been there. Girl child in the villages, less than 35% women literacy rate, and families living below poverty line in urban areas are given Vidya Lakshmi bond. Saraswati Sadhana Yojana. 1,50,000 girls have been given cycles free of cost so that they can move from their villages to the cities for the higher studies, and also facilities to travel free in ST bus, that is state transport bus. Sabla Yojana for nutritional food. Gujarat government has provided 33% reservation for the women in government. In local self-government institution, the percentage of reservation has been increased from 33 to 50 now. Rashtriya Swalamban Yojana, which is providing pension to the proletarians and destitute old people in the later half of their life. आगे की जिंदगी जब old people, when no one is going to look after them, so government has started this yojana. Then destitute widows, economically help is being given to them. Under Mission Mangalam Yojana, Mission Mangalam, government is providing women through Shakti Mandal to make them self-reliant. They can manage themselves, self-reliant, independent, not dependent. For women health, e-Mamta programs, which is being started for a pregnant woman to register through mobile technology and to get a Mamta card, so that death at the time of maternity may be controlled. So she has to be taken proper care during the time of delivery. Along with that, regular health checkup is done due to the birth of the child, health of mother. See, and vaccination program, when a mother is delivering a child, when a lady, it's a female, is delivering a child, that is being taken care by e-Mamta program. For abolition of gender discrimination, Save Girl Child, Beti Bachao Abhiyan has been started. Beti Badhao, Beti Badhao, Beti Padhao. So this has been done for women empowerment. Then the backward classes like scheduled caste and scheduled tribes pregnant women are provided medicines, laboratory tests, operation facilities free of cost under Chiranjeevi Yojana. In Chiranjeevi Yojana, what has been done? The women belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, pregnant women is given medicines, laboratory tests and other facilities during delivery. Various schemes have been started for women welfare by Women and Child Development Department by Gujarat. By extending the coverage of these schemes, we will be able to face challenges of the women empowerment. Come to page 167. In relation to human development, if we take a deep look into our streets and villages, we find that pregnant women are not getting proper nutrition, underweight child is born, child is suffering from malnutrition, child is not given, even not going to Anganwadi or school, children studying in school may not be able to read or write, study is abandoned midway, daughters are not sent for higher studies, youth may not be getting employment, somebody may die because of accident, somebody be suffering from some serious disease. All these things are affecting the human development. See, right from the birth, I told you in the very beginning, right from the birth till that, in between we need the growth, we need development. So if the proper, on the grassroots level, the proper care is being taken, then the growth will also be better and development will be also be the best. So human development can only take place when at the level, when a child, when an infant is born, right from there, when a mother is being taken care, proper food is being provided, schooling, health, that is health, after that health, malnutrition will be avoided, proper nutrient food is provided to them, then schooling, studying, all this being, daughters, girls are given importance according to women empowerment we have talked about. So all the citizens of India, we are not talking about male and female, we are talking about the government has to take care of the citizens of all the India, so that we can move towards development. So now just see this, on 14 December 2015, UNDP published Human Development Report, which already, this is just a conclusion, look into it. Gender Development Index, Child and Youth, Adult Health, Command over Allocation of Resources, Social Competency, Personal, all this Human Development Index following these indicators which is included in this. Now look into the exercise. The page numbers are given here. These are the question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in main question, that is in details. 161, 163, and while explaining you must have seen the answers are being marked, so you have to write down in them in your notebooks. This is homework, this you have to find out. And the other questions also I will be sending you the page numbers, question number 3. So meanwhile you have to read the lesson twice, thrice, ध्यान से पढ़ना है, mark the answers in your textbook, everyone, and then note down in your notebook. Thank you.